Good afternoon and good aughts, beautiful people of the universe, the World Wide Web, keyboard warriors alike. Welcome yourselves back to another episode of the Monarch Journal. Thank you so much for joining me. Now I know I've been on a little hiatus. You haven't seen me for a few months. There's a good chance none of you even noticed that I was gone. Legend has it, not even I know where I've been. But none of that really matters because your boy is back in action, talking to a camera in the middle of a public park. Now, why would I subject myself to such minor humiliation and embarrassment? Well, one word: purpose. But that's actually a perfect segue into this next topic. It's going to start with a question for you. Do you know your purpose? For those who have already discovered it, consider yourself one lucky son of a gun, because there are many of us out there that are floundering like helpless little tadpoles in a sea of emptiness, just looking for something to grab onto. But fear not, because in today's video, we're going to be breaking down a very rough roadmap on how to discover your purpose and hopefully inch closer to uncovering your grand potential on this pale blue dot. Strap on your Skechers, folks. We're going for a jaunt. So what does your soul truly yearn for in this life? Do you feel a sense of excitement when you awake from your nightly slumber? What is the fuel that gets you to spring out of bed and out of your comfort zone? To me, that fuel is none other than purpose. But in a lost world filled with endless distractions, thirst-trap misdirections, and societal brainwash, how do we go about finding our purpose amongst the rubble? Well, folks, it's your lucky day, because I am here as your personal messenger to relay just a portion of the things that I have been taught along the way. Let's rock. So the very first step in your journey towards purpose is very simple but also profound. It begins with a choice. You need to ask yourself if finding purpose is something that you really want. The truth is, purpose can manifest in so many different ways. A common misconception that I see all the time is that people think that purpose needs to be your career or your cash cow moneymaker. And that couldn't be farther from the truth. In fact, purpose can include, but is not entirely limited to, assisting at your local dog kennel, becoming a hobby squash farmer, or teaching after-school karate at your local dojo. You see, once you decide that you want to dedicate yourself to the journey of purpose, you're already halfway there. So in a world chocked full of limitless possibilities, finding your true purpose can be a daunting and challenging task. And let's be honest, it is. I mean, there's so many damn options. How do we decide? You see, a lot of people, they'll scan their options at some point in their life, but a lot of the times, that's where they'll fall short and give up, simply because they believe that they cannot find it. So the real secret lies in ruthless and intentional experimentation. I urge you to try and experiment with as many different things as possible until you find something that truly speaks to your soul. You see, this is what I did before I found filmmaking. I tried a bunch of different things, including fashion and photography. And look at where I am now, standing in the middle of a field talking to a camera. It's a little bit weird, isn't it? You see, folks, just keep moving forward in this direction, and you will eventually find your purpose. So let's assume that you finally found your true purpose and calling in life. Congratulations, people. But don't get too ahead of yourself, because the work has only just begun. In fact, this next stage on your journey of purpose is going to be a very long one that will probably last an entire lifetime and require intense focus and perseverance. To quote the prolific author Robert Greene, this next phase of our journey can be called the path to mastery. You see, in our path to mastery, we must adopt a sense of surrender to our craft. It's important to realize that oftentimes our purpose is not merely an end destination, but a lifelong journey that requires constant work. Think of yourself like a carpenter slowly chipping away at your dreams. The only requirement is that you keep moving forward, never give up, and remain open-minded to a changing vision. And trust me, throughout your lifetime, it will change. Well, folks, there you have it. We've just virtually equipped ourselves for the long and rewarding journey of discovering and living our purpose. But bear in mind, this journey is full of hair-raising adventures, not for the faint of heart. One of my favorite quotes from author Viktor Frankl says that the meaning of life is to give life meaning. And in my opinion, purpose is the closest thing that us humans have to true meaning. Thank you so much, folks, for joining me on this episode of the Monarch Journal. And we'll see you on the next one. Happy journeys. I gotta figure out how to get out of here.